The choroid plexus is now in lavender, okay? So the third ventricle, and then you see the cerebral aqueduct where the pipe cleaner is. And then the fourth ventricle, it kind of looks like the number 4, and it's wedged between the pons and the cerebellum. This little triangle area represents the fourth ventricle. And again, the question would be, what ventricle is this? And then it continues down the flow of cerebral spinal fluid and through the subarachnoid space of, this is through the central canal. This is the central canal of spinal cord going through, but you don't need to know that central canal, just the one on the spinal cord. Okay, so that depicts the spinal cord, or the fourth ventricle, really well. This is also on the exam. I think it's either 3 or 5 points, I forgot. But let's go back to the 3D brain. We only went back to that because it has a better fourth ventricle. So here's the cerebral aqueduct. Now, next to that, or posterior to that, there's a couple of features I want to highlight. This, if you can get it close up here, it's a little bleb of material. And if you really get it close up, you can see the numbers. It's number 23. That represents the pineal gland. Now, so often the students confuse the pineal gland with the optic chiasm. The pineal gland is in the back of the head. It's receiving information via collaterals from the optic nerve, but the eyes are in the front of the head. Optic chiasm, pineal gland. Okay, here's a structure here labeled number 33. It looks like the letter B, a capital B. Okay, this is, and it's a mouthful, the corpora quadrigemina. The corpora quadrigemina. The top bump of the B represents the superior colliculus. Sheldon said this in Big Bang Theory. I'm working on my superior colliculus. That's for visual reflexes. Superior colliculus. The bottom bump is the inferior colliculus. The whole thing together is the corpora quadrigemina. And again, the cerebellum. The tree of life, the arbor vitae, is the myelinated axon tracts of the cerebellum. And it kind of looks like a tree here. All right, one more structure, I think. If I open this up and ask, what ventricle would this represent? This is one of the lateral ventricles, and people say, is it the first or the second or lateral? You could use any term, okay? First, second, or lateral, okay? But the question is, what ventricle is it? And even if you write ventricle, you get a half point. So I'm giving away half of an answer, okay, by the question, okay? And I think that's it.